Welcome to the Smorgasbord Podcast, episode 11. Welcome back. I'd like to welcome back two guests. The episode last time. Harrison and Maddie, how are you all doing?
Good, dude.
All right. Well, for a bit of behind the scenes, we're kind of recording like a lot, so we're just gonna keep talking about stuff that we've been talking about. So if it sounds like a middle of a conversation, that's why. Anyways, what else? What else is on you guys' minds, man?
Maddie, you can go ahead and ask something.
I don't really have anything.
What's something you wanted to talk about?
Wait, Michael. Do you remember that? Oh my gosh, what was that? It was in Lit. Was that our? Oh my God, what was that called? Sorry if my mom yelling at me, but
Describe it.
Sonic. Remember that Sonic you wrote?
You mean my poem?
Yeah.
Oh
About, like,
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that was some good stuff. Right
I honestly don't think it is. I thought it was very terrible. So Maddie, what he's talking about was our poem unit, and they basically said write a poem, and I was stuck. And for you to understand where the inspiration, you have to go back a couple weeks before. It was during, I don't know if it was during a break or during something. It was during a weekend. I was chilling, and I had just found out that my dog had to be put down because apparently she had cancer and she had lungs in her heart. So and the thing is, I'll go into detail about the process itself because again, this is what I mean by I feel like I've said this in class in Harrison. I've said you've heard me say it, and Miss Ferguson doesn't believe me, but I'm so serious. I haven't cried in like almost a decade, or I'll say like till when I was like last time I cried was like 6 or 7, and
That's my dog.
I haven't cried since 6 or 7, and she didn't believe that. But I'm so serious because even when the day came where I had to put down my dog, and we took her to the vet, but the part that I feel like I will always remember is the fact where like I was holding her, and they had to put her down, but she was, and then the way they do it, it's like they put a chemical in her that makes her go limp, but like she won't feel anything in her, and she'll just be chilling. So they hit her with that, but everything else, and everything's like gone limp, like she's like she can't feel anything, her tongue's hanging out. But the thing that's always moving is her eyes, and she's always looking at me, and I'm holding her. And the part that I saw that literally like, and I felt like I was a psychopath because I literally couldn't cry, was the fact that you could see the light from her eyes just fade out. And she looked right at me and she went, and I just saw her go. And I looked at her and I was just like, I just held her head. And while my mom was bawling her eyes out, my grandmother was bawling her eyes out, I'm just looking at her and I'm like, I am sorry, I have failed you, and I will apologize to you when I see you. So, but that's basically the big thing. And then it was like a day of school, and my mom was like, "Do you want to go to school?" And I'm like, "I know if I go to school, I will probably get in trouble for fighting someone." So I didn't go. I wasn't upset. I wasn't anything. I was just like, I don't feel like doing anything today. So then the next day is literally the worst day possible. It's the worst day possible. Harrison, I haven't told you this. The worst day. I'm walking, and this it's everything centered around dogs. This was when we were back in our
Oh my
Yep.
God, I remember.
This is when we were back in our Odyssey unit, and we were.
I remember that.
So I was walking to school, and then then God decides to mess with me. He puts like a cloud that looks like a dog, exactly sculptured, unmistakable, right in my face, in the sky as I'm looking up, walking to the bus. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Okay, cool. So I get on the bus, I forget all about it. Fast forward to lunch. That's the one day they brought all those dogs in the gym.
Are you serious?
Yes, the day after my dog got put down was the day they brought they brought all these dogs to pet and stuff in the gym. And even my mom saw it on Facebook. She was like about to like take me out of school because she was just like, "That's so messed up." And then that was the day that took the icing on the cake. Was the day where we talked about the story of whatever the guy's name in the Odyssey, Odysseus, his dog who waited for him all those years and then died on the street the minute he saw him. And I'm just sitting here in class having to listen to this. Meanwhile, less than 24 hours ago, I literally watched my dog's soul leave her eyes. So I'm just like, you really had to do this. I found it very comical, but I was just like, wow, God, you know what? Props to you, man. Props to you, man. But yeah, that's the inspiration. So fast forward to the time where it's our poem unit. It's like, okay, write a poem. I want you to write a poem. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to follow a specific rhyme scheme. And, I'm sitting there on my couch. I'm just like, okay, I suck at poetry. I can barely understand it, let alone write it. And so I was like, I'm screwed. So I'm like, what's something that you could write about that could be easy? And I'm like, okay, so that's the follow rhyme scheme. And I said my dog, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We'll go with it. I kid you not, I finished in 5 minutes. And I gave it to my mom, and she just started crying. And I'm just like, she's an emotional person. Or like she cries over like movies and stuff. So I don't know if she's being genuine, if that's genuinely a good film, or she's just like, it's just so beautiful because you wrote it and it's about Sammy and all that stuff. So I then give it to Miss Ferguson, who was our teacher, and she took forever to even read it. She then a couple of days ago, she called me out in the hallway going to like class, and she said I read the thing and made me cry, and I'm like, oh. Okay. I didn't know how to react. I was just like, yeah, my mom had the same reaction. So then come forward, she wanted to share them. She wanted to share the poems to everybody. And one of the very first ones she chose was mine. And of course, my handwriting is like chicken scratch and Egyptian hieroglyphics. So she couldn't read it. So she said, can you come up here and read it? And I read it to everybody. And like, you just saw everybody. I made everybody so depressed in that class. Like, everybody was just like, damn.
Bro, it was like it was last period too, dude.
It was last period of the day. And they were all just like, and you saw all the girls just like their jaws dropped. And this is the first time I ever wrote anything close to a poem. And I'm just like, is it good? And then I had to explain to them what I just explained to you guys about the day after. And they were just like, oh, wow. When I tell you everybody who came like after and was checking on me that day, that was the funniest thing in the world to me. But no, I don't even have the poem. I think Miss Ferguson still has it. But it went along the lines of like, it was like something like I didn't even mention the part where I watched her eye, like her soul leave. I didn't even mention that. Had I mentioned that, they would all been crying, and I knew that I would know that for a fact. But what I said, I just said like the biggest line that got people was like, now you sit on a box on my shelf. Where I always know where you're placed, which is basically saying she's in an ash box and on a shelf in my house. And everybody, that's the part that really got them, and they were just like, "Oh my god!" And Miss Ferguson was like apologizing all day. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, it gave me a good 100. So shouts out to Sammy, man. But no, yeah. So that's a thing that happened. And that's what I mean. I think I'm a psychopath. It's like I swear I am, because I literally watched my dog die, who I had probably since I was 2, and we basically grew up together. And the thing is, like, it's not even the fact that of her dying is what upset me. It's the fact that I knew I failed her in life, because for the past couple of months she became unhappy, and I could see it. And she just became unhappy, and I'm just like, and I understood it, and I saw it in her eyes, and all that stuff. And so I feel like I failed her in life. So that's why I posted on my story, said I will see you when I see you. I hope I do good enough to see you again, because I have to apologize to her. That is my goal. I would definitely apologize if I ever see her again, whatever afterlife people believe in. If I do see her, I'll be like, look, fam, I failed you. I'm sorry, and I love you. That's it. That's it. But on a less depressing note, what UFC 2? The only sport that's going to be going on still is UFC 249. They've rented out a private island, and they're going to fight on May 10th. And so I'll tell you this: the UFC will make a whole lot of money because even people who don't even like sports, they're just gonna be like,
We still got Korean baseball.
why is that a thing?
Because you know how like we have the Major League Baseball League, like American baseball, like they have their own little like major league, and then it started like 2 years ago. They finally got started, and it's the only thing. Like, if you love baseball, that's the only thing we got right now.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna wake up at 5:30.
They're speaking in Chinese, and Harrison's just using Google Translate to understand what they're saying.
Like they have like Americans calling it from their homes. Not like I'm listening to some Korean that I don't understand.
Bro, it's just like Sondashiko, Korewa Murumu. I'm like, okay. And Harrison's just like, go the one-tongue Tigers, go.
Michael, you know Atlanta United?
Yeah.
Bro, they opened up their training facility today.
Yeah, a lot of NBA things did too. But like, what else? I don't know, man. It's really weird what's going on. I honestly
I can't.
Go ahead.
Nice soda. Sorry, my sister. Yeah, but like, Jeannie, shut up. I'm on the call.
No. Hey, Jeannie, I'm recording.
Michael says hi. I like their buzzing. But Jeannie says hi. Jeannie, you need to join the call. Maddie says hi too. You need to join the call one time.
Hi. All right. Anyways, but yeah, no.
You think it's crazy that like this is gonna be in like our kids' like textbook?
No, because here's the thing. Here's a big thing. It's gonna be very controversial tonight, and wait, you guys, who did your parents vote for?
Donald Trump.
Okay, good. So this might make you a bit upset, but you're gonna have to stay with me here. You got to, meaning like but you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Everybody was worried about the big election in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and everybody was talking about it. And my mom made me watch she made me watch it, the whole debates, which was basically another episode of the Kardashians in the 60s.
Bro,
It was a soap opera. Everybody believed that.
The part where Trump roasted the crap out of her, bro?
Yeah, and she was just dumb too, and it was in like. And the way stuff was going, like it was like I guess a lose-lose in the way I was looking at it, it was lose-lose in the way. You're gonna have her or him, who they're both old people who don't really know what they're talking about for the most part. So the big thing that I came out of seeing it was that all Trump was, and this whole thing, the whole election, the whole thing, the whole impeachment process, this was all a giant distraction from something. And I told everybody that would listen. I said, be careful, because all people were doing was focusing on his Twitter, the fact that he won, the fact that they thought America all of a sudden became a plethora of sexism because she had a vagina. They didn't want her as leader. A bunch of this stuff, and they were distracted. And I was saying, be careful, because Donald Trump is like the distraction, is the clown in your face when something in the background is happening. And all I'm saying is that 4 years later, look where we are now.
It's been 4 years?
Yeah, almost.
Hold up.
Think about it. This was a 2016 election. I said, be careful what you're watching, and be careful what you're paying attention to. I've said it before on the podcast differently.
It's not like because the coronavirus is Trump's fault.
No, it's not about that. No, it's not that. No. Don't think I'm blaming Trump. It's not Trump's fault. It's not Trump's fault. What I'm saying is the people's fault for not paying attention to the right things. What country focuses more on a person's Twitter account than the world around them? Only in this generation, only in this time do they do that. If they had paid attention to the world around them, had the news and the media been focused on other things instead of the soap opera of America's government and all the other stuff, they would have seen something like this. Not saying they would have seen it, could definitely seen it, but they would have definitely seen something coming in such a giant magnitude as the coronavirus or something such as big as this. And you would have seen it. But they did it, and they paid attention to the wrong things, and now we're all stuck here, because by the time they saw it, it was too late. And now look where we're at. We're stuck inside our houses.
Yep. And people are hanging out with people, so they're making it worse.
Guys, all I did was go on a run with my friend.
No, I'm not talking
Not
about
you, not you.
But there's like people, and they're like hanging out.
I'll say this about that. When it comes to that.
Going on, like, what the frick?
when it comes to that, I'm not too worried about that. Because when it comes to that, the main people who are dying from it, not saying you can't get it, but I'm saying people who are dying from it are people with weak immune systems. So cancer patients, which is actually a funny story, which is why I have no more health assignments all of a sudden. No. No, because the guy I had, my teacher, he's a cancer recovery patient. So his weakest, his system is immune, is his weak. So I guess he's been focusing on his health more. So in that, he hasn't posted anything for like a month. So we're literally like, I was supposed to have health, band, and Spanish today. I haven't done my Spanish. I already did my band, and he doesn't post anything anymore. So I'm like, okay, but it will only affect people with like weak immune systems. Like they said, the biggest description, the closest description they have is it's a more powerful flu. So it's gonna affect the really young.
People that die are like
they're either like 2 or 92. Like it's.
Yeah, but you can still get it, but you won't.
Yeah, but like even because like you have to look.
Very miserable.
You just have to look at all the NBA players. Every single NBA player that has got it has been cured of it within like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Broke Rudy Gobert.
No, he got. Well, I think Durant still has it, but 4 out of 5 players, and even an old owner, the New York Knicks owner, James or Dolan, whatever his name is, first name is Dolan. He's cured of it. He's old. So I'm saying, like, if you have a strong immune system, you have a strong body, you're in good health, good condition, you will be 9 times out of 10 you'll be fine. As long as you're not reckless and as long as you do all that stuff. Hanging out with people isn't the worst thing, but like I do understand the big concern of it. And if anything, this is just me. I'm kind of happy that people took Trump's statement of we should find a cure that could kill it from the inside to drinking bleach. Because they're stupid and they do. Yeah, so basically the biggest thing going around is that when Trump was saying, his official statement was basically saying, you know how they were killing like a pesticide, like how bleach work, how stuff work like that, how if you wipe it down, it will kill it and all that 99.9% germ stuff. He was saying like we need to figure out a way to do it so we can neutralize the disease from the inside. And a lot of stupid people that supported Trump took that as we should start drinking bleach.
Oh my god.
So everybody's blaming him.
Like what?
Yeah, so everybody's blaming him, saying that he said to drink bleach. I'm like, that's not what he said at all. It's just people who are saying that he said that. Like, he did not say that at all. You heard if you look at the official statement, he didn't say drink Clorox or you should start drinking or put something in your body that would kill it. He just said the way how we have chemotherapy, we had something like that to neutralize this disease. It will make it a lot easier to cure people, no matter what age or whatever. And a lot of stupid people took it as drink bleach. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy you said that because it's thinning out the stupid people. Some people got. Some people gotta go when it comes to that. If you're gonna go, that's another thing. I'm gonna jump on my soapbox again. We should start taking warning labels off some things. I'm just saying, because dog, don't eat paint. Eat it. Eat it. If you want to eat it. Have yourself a Sherman Williams Christmas. Eat it.
Oh, can like wipe out some of the population, you know?
No, just stupid people. Just like if you think if it's made of chemicals that you wouldn't put if it was in its own bottle, you want to mix it with something like, oh, looks pretty, and you just want to, and you think if you convinced your kids or you didn't warn your kids, hey, don't eat that. You don't have the common sense to be like, yeah, don't drink Clorox, a chemical that's made to burn and kill germs. And they're like, oh, but it will kill the corona. I'm like, eat it, drink it, chug. OxyClean gets the tough stains out. Yes, drink it.
I mean, there'd be no more. The world would be full of smart people. So
it's just common sense, because the thing is, common sense ain't common, and they thought they had the grand idea to be like, let's just go ahead and drink something from under a cat that you don't even put in a refrigerator. You put it under a cabinet. It has the giant hazard caution label for a reason. Keep away from children. Well, I'm an adult, so it's fine. Look. It's just, And they drink it, and guess what? They're dying off. And they try to blame Trump. I can't blame him because what he said was absolutely right. People just took it the wrong way, and they're stupid. So they died. Dumb Ways to Die Part 3. There you go. But that's just dumb. I don't get it. Let's see. Hold on, because I remember I wrote a bunch of topics on my phone. If you guys want to talk about anything else, go ahead. I don't want to overtalk you guys.
Well, that was a pretty good topic to talk about right there.
Don't even go there.
No, I would, but Michael doesn't know college football.
Okay, don't even go there though.
No, go there then. I can learn because I understand the basics. I understand the basics.
So Notre Dame as a football.
Yeah.
What is your honest opinion on their franchise as a whole?
They're all right. They're decent.
I know back in the day.
Back in the day, they were really good. Right now, I think they're
Did you just tell me to shush?
I did do that.
No, okay, no. One of the reasons that I like Notre Dame is not because of whether they win or lose. I care about that, right? Because it kind of matters. But it's about the kind of team they are, the kind of school they are. And that's what I like what they stand for. Georgia, what do they stand for? What, winning? Cheating? Okay, fine, whatever.
Cheating? When do we cheat?
What do you mean not cheating? You cheat.
You don't cheat.
And since you're a fan, you don't see it. And you're the Georgia fans, let me tell you.
Damn.
We took over, Michael, took over their stadium, bro. They had a home game versus us. We took over the stadium, bro.
We're scared of you.
Yeah, because we are too good, and they lost.
No, because you're crazy.
No, because you also your fan base is they're unloyal.
No. What?
They're unloyal when you play good teams, and you only play one good team a year.
That's definitely not true. We played a few good teams this year.
Damn.
You played Georgia, that's it, and then you lost.
You don't play Georgia this year?
No, last year you played Georgia, that's it.
Tech.
Georgia Tech isn't good.
Yeah, Georgia Tech is not. It's not that good. They're not that good.
Georgia beat Tech by 50 points.
I will say this though. I am an Alabama fan, a very casual Alabama.
Oh my.
No. I'll tell you why. Because I'll be so honest. No. Listen, Maddie. Listen, I'm about to give you an honest thing because I barely watch college football, so I'll be real here. I am strictly a Roll Tide fan. I'll tell you why. It's only for the bragging rights to talk crap. And even if I lose, I don't care about college football. So I'm just okay, cool. I don't care. But guess what? It's a win-win for me because I get to talk down Georgia fans who we've whooped multiple occasions.
Michael, we play all week 3 this year.
You know what? And I don't even so again, it's a win-win for me. I get to talk crap. If I lose and they talk about me.
I'm so happy, y'all. If Georgia somehow wins.
But that's it.
You said Georgia wouldn't beat Notre Dame, but look what happened. We did it twice in 3 years.
No.
Exactly. Every year we beat Notre Dame, we lost to Alabama.
So you better beat Notre Dame then. But anyways.
No.
But anyways, on to another topic: the NFL draft. What a disappointment! CD Lamb, it has to be the greatest highlight out of that entire thing. For those who don't,
Dude, he's awesome.
Dude, CD Lamb is so funny. I'm so glad he went to Alabama this year. That was great. But the funny thing was about
CD Lamb.
Oh, that man has speed, and so does Jerry Judy. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm an Eagles fan.
They remind me.
Okay.
I get confused with them the whole time. I always think they're the same person.
I don't understand this. What does Green Bay and the Eagles draft quarterbacks in the deepest wide receiver draft? You draft quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts isn't even that good. He just has CD Lamb to make him look good.
And Henry Ruggs, bro. Fans about Ruggs, bro.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god. I can't even believe CD Lamb dropped that far.
Dude, Michael Pittman Jr. is the steal of the draft. I know y'all probably don't know who he is, but he was the 34th pick.
Dog, you say every person is a steal of every draft.
Bro, you need to watch his highlights, bro. He's an absolute dog.
Dude, Jalen Reagor. No, look up Jalen Reagor. Because this man, he's so weird. It's so weird how it's he's so deceptively quick. Like he's really fast, but he takes long strides. So like he'll take like 3 steps and he'll cover like 35 yards. It's so weird. It's so weird. You look at his legs. He runs like his legs look like he's running slow, but he picks up speed like nobody's business. But did anybody see when CD Lamb's girlfriend tried to grab his phone and he snatched that so quick off of him? Yeah. He cheating. He on something. He doing something. I don't know what he doing, but he doing something. Cause ain't no way he snatched that phone quick, and he was on the phone too.
Wait, guys, I just got a notification from one of my sources, guys, that there's tomorrow night the NFL schedule releases, right? And the Falcons are rumored to start the season at the Super Bowl champions Kansas City Chiefs, bro.
You guys are about to get absolutely destroyed.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose 45-15. Oh my god. But no, it might not be true. We'll find out tomorrow night. But
because there's no way that they purposely did that. They purposely were gonna put them against like any team that's like tanking, and there's gonna be like we're gonna make them look good, make them look like they're gonna repeat.
No, we're not tanking, bro. We're playoff material.
Dog, you guys need to tank. I don't know what you're doing.
We're winning a Super Bowl. That's what we're doing.
You freaking.
Definitely.
Your best chance was against New England. That was your best chance.
Did, bro. We were 97% we were 97% there, and then it just went down.
I'll tell you what. My uncle's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan.
Dude, they're so overrated.
Dog, they literally took the big 2 of the big 3 off of New England and sent them to Tampa Bay.
Junior, bro. Like, Maddie, you can't be talking. Your quarterback's literally Drew Lock.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, stop talking.
Dog, you have Matt Ryan. There's nothing else you can say about that.
Matt Ryan has 54,000 career passing yards.
Dude, he sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Sucks. Julio Jones makes him look good. I don't care. Change my mind. Julio Jones makes him look good.
What?
You like the Broncos? We play the Broncos. No, we play the Broncos in Atlanta this year.
Really? What?
Yes.
I don't really like NFL, but I mean I go for them. So I don't really care who you live.
We play that. Oh, I feel like we beat Notre Dame. I'll get on your fat suit.
Yeah, definitely not. Falcons suck booty, and we have Jerry Judy, so.
And we have Julio Jones. Huh?
Okay. Well, they
and
have.
Calvin Ridley.
I'm just saying, Joe Burrow did not look happy to get drafted to Cincinnati.
I know.
Joe Burrow.
He looked so depressed. He looked so depressed.
Yeah, he did.
He was just like, God help me. God dang it, we're still stuck
Could you
here.
imagine if Notre Dame played LSU? It'd be 89-0.
Can you actually? You never know.
Did you see what he did to Georgia, bro? It was so sad. It was like murdering. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was rated R.
I don't honestly don't even understand. But anyways, did you hear that Julian Nixon's going to
Oh, I know, Tennessee?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm glad, man. I hope he doesn't come back to Centennial. I hope he transfers schools.
Yeah, he needs a school that can actually win a football game.
Yeah, because our team, God help me. And I'm thinking about joining football again one last season, but I don't know if I want to do it for Centennial. I don't know.
Didn't you guys never?
You should, dude. We went 0-10. Yeah.
We went 0-10. We've lost almost every game by 30. And our pep rally, right, for our homecoming night was against our rival Roswell. The guy started off by saying, "I'm tired of Roswell," and I quoted under my breath during the thing, "Roswell gonna be tired of you by the time the night is over." The final score, 49-0.
No, bro, we had a field goal.
No, we didn't. It was 49-0.
No, bro, we were winning 3-0. No, it was 3-0, and then they scored 20 touchdowns in a row.
Oh yeah, because our coaches suck.
Mm-hmm.
But
Matthew Parisian the kicker, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah."
That was one of his very off games. I was just like, ugh. And they weren't getting it to Julian enough, man. I was just like, Jesus.
Bro, we almost beat Dunwoody.
Dog, I called it. I was talking. No, understand. I was going for Dunwoody because I used to live there. I used to go there.
Yeah. You told me about that.
And they scored. And my friend Xavier, Xavier Hood, my boy, he got that final touchdown with like 41 seconds left. And I said, watch. They don't train defense. They're not gonna be able to hold him for 41 seconds. 30-yard pass, 2 fouls that costed him another 30 yards. With 6 seconds left, they score a game-winning touchdown.
What?
They with six seconds left. And I was just like, I told y'all. And I was talking so much crap on that bus. I was just like, yeah, what was that y'all saying? Because, I mean, the 0-10 dream is still alive. You know what I mean? And that's all. And I wish you guys were in my biology class. Because we have Danny, we have Johnsley in there. Because we would be talking about it. And then he was trashing me about being in marching band. I'm like, Johnson, we have more trophies than you guys have scored touchdowns this year. Shut up. And at a time that was true. until the Dunwoody game, we had won more trophies and more first places than they had scored of touchdowns in the season. Because it had been shutout after shutout, field goal after field goal. So, I do want to do one more dream season because I feel like I can do it because I'm a lot bigger and I'm a lot stronger. So I definitely understand the game a lot more. So
5-star right here.
Honestly, the thing is, I easily start as a lineman, but I'd rather be a tight end because at least I'd be able to catch and touch the ball. Because honestly, if I could have like a Gronkowski position where I literally just catch it against small people, I'll be fine. That'll be content. I don't have to play ranked. Just be like, look, you guys just suck, and I'm just here to get my numbers up and go home. But I don't like how the coaches run the workouts because they try to turn them all into powerlifters. And the minute I saw that happening, I was just like, I don't think it's for me. Because they were turning them into, they weren't trying to make them like healthy and look good. They were making you like bench press like 30 pounds off rip, and I have never even bench pressed before. So I was just like, what the heck?
I hate benching so much.
I'd never done it until that year, so I was just like, okay, give me the pole just regularly. Like, you ain't gonna do any weights? And I was like, no, because I've never done it before. I'm not trying to hurt myself. So I would do the regular pole. I would do like a little like small pole thing and would get the form down. Then I did the regular pole and got the form down. Then I was doing 5 pounds. I was struggling with it because I'd never done it before. And all my friends were like, "Are you weak?" And I'm like, "No, I can fairly easily probably do 100. I just don't want to hurt myself, and I've never done this before." Because I don't understand all these guys who are over here lifting weights at like 8, and they're now buff, but they're all like 5'5". And so like, good luck. Like, yeah, you're ripped, buddy, but you're like 5'3". So if your girlfriend's gonna be taller than you, that's it. What else? Let's see what else. I have a list of things to talk about. What else is on here?
Oh wait, what did you say? I was talking to my mom. I was on mute.
I said that basically it makes no sense for people to be lifting weights at like a young age, and then they're like they're talking about how jacked they are, and then they're like 5'4", and then like their girlfriends are taller than them and stuff. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make any sense. Maddie, is you good?
Yeah.
I thought you dropped the call. You were so quiet.
Wait, is it true, Maddie? Is it true that like girls like I see a guy who's 6 foot, they're like, oh my god, and then when he's like 5'11", they're like, ew.
No.
I saw this meme on Instagram.
Okay, Maddie.
Taller is like better because.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't relate. This is why I'm not getting a girlfriend.
Harrison, I'm pretty sure. He said.
A million girls running after you, so.
Dog, yeah, okay. And he's gonna say that's not true, right? He's gonna say that's not true yet. Yeah. But the night Angela dumped him, he had 50 girls on his YOLO going, yo, you're cute.
I remember that.
I can treat you better than her. She ain't treat you right. I got you. They were jumping to all these conclusions, jumping on her case, attacking him. And it was just like, I will date you. You're cute. hit me up, this, that. I'm like, Harrison, you better get. Come on, man. Simple. Don't let Harrison join the football team now. The cheerleading squad will be spelling out his name.
I think I look good in a football uniform.
Any guy looks good.
No.
I don't know about that one, Manny.
I'll probably look swole
No,
because I'm.
seriously, like any guy in any uniform looks good.
That's no.
You like cross country uniform?
Okay, well.
I mean, no, you didn't see me in my track uniform. I look buff as frick.
I look swole in like whatever uniform you put me in. So like you put me in a jersey, I look swole. I'm more swole than I already am, I guess. Because people call me swole. I don't know why, but yeah. But no. It's just that I don't know. I want to join football, but you know.
I think you should.
I want to, but only because.
Wait, are you still doing marching band though?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're gonna put. Yeah.
I might have to wait till senior year.
Yeah. Or you're doing marching band for your junior year too.
Maybe I don't know what the future holds. I just know I'm doing it this year. But I want to do it at least one more year because I used to play it, and and for some reason, though I've been working out, I've been gaining a whole lot of weight, which I'm assuming is muscle mass because I went from like 220, and I've been working out this entire time, and I went from like to 244, 245. But I look slimmer, so it's really weird. I don't understand what's happening.
Well, muscle weighs more than fat, so.
No, yeah, obviously, but I'm just like, it's weird because I hop on the scale. And I'm like a 2, but I haven't eaten. It's like 245, and I'm like, you mean to tell me I'm about to be this 6 foot, 250 pounds, but can still run faster than probably a good 40% of the football team? That's pretty sad, but you know, you love to see it. That's what I mean. Like when basketball season comes back, my lord, no one's gonna be able to guard me because I'm not gonna be able to deal with my sheer size and strength and muscle.
Bro, remember when this Ferguson was talking about like Alexander the Great or something? There's like tousled hair like Harrison or Elon.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dog. Bruh. And the funny thing was, she even brought up. I don't know why I thought of this when you said that. She brought up. She said, "Yes, boys, surprise, surprise. Girls like sex too." And I'm like, and she's like, and she was like, but she was like, not as much as boys. I'm just sitting here like, you lied to me. Because I was just like, you're lying. Because I know they like it more.
Wait, so you remember that one time that this person was like asking a question, and do you know Braden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he raised his hand like he was answering the question, and then he goes, "Can I use the bathroom?" Do you remember that?
When he just asked us what happened.
Like she wanted to know the answer to the question, but he said, "Can I go to the bathroom?"
Dude, there's so many. Dude, I carried that class, man.
Yeah, bro.
I carried that class. Me and like a few others are carried that class. Because a lot of the people who ended up in that class are smart but quiet. My lord.
That's me. Well, I'm not quiet, but I'm not like loud.
Yeah. Dude, remember when we sat together? It was you, me, Sasha, and Valerie thought I was a dumb sophomore.
She'd always be mad at me, bro. She'd always be mad at me.
Dog, because she was trying to get in them jeans. She was, dog. I'm sorry.
I mean.
She was.
I get it.
And then it was so weird. I don't know. But I love that class. It was definitely fun. But, you know.
Wait, what kind of hanging up with though? Wait 1 second. I don't have like bobby pins.
What
I got an American flag. I'm hanging. Where's this gonna go?
What are you talking about? Hello.
Okay. Alright. What's up, Michael?
What were you doing?
I got an American flag from my sister.
Oh.
And I'm gonna hang up in my room.
Oh, cool. All right. I'm gonna ask you each a question. All right. I want you to tell me this. What is the most jacked up thing someone did to you in a relationship?
Like.
I have not been in many relationships.
For the ones you have.
Harrison, you go first. Let me think.
Like, jacked up in what way?
Anyway, just go. Like the worst experience or worst way, someone who made you feel the worst. That besides like, yeah. So yeah, it made you feel the
Can I
worst.
just tell my embarrassing first kiss story that I wish I had back?
You mean the one with Jessica?
Bro.
You called me during that.
Yeah, it was literally at the mall. It was like nothing special.
Dog.
It was.
Dude, you want to talk about embarrassing first kisses? I literally, my first kiss decided on a rock, paper, scissors game.
Dude, imagine having a first kiss. Ha ha ha.
You're funny. That's tough.
Kissed anyone, but I'm okay with that. You know, gotta wait for the right person. You know.
Amen.
I'll wait for the right person for the dirty deed, like the.
Reading the Bible, because you're Christians.
You better wait until you're at least in college.
Okay, but like I'm Jewish, I don't read the Bible, Michael.
Read the whatever book it's called. I don't remember the name of it.
The Torah.
The Haruka Ta Adonai book.
Just wait until you're in college at least, not in high school.
Fam, you think they're gonna wait? Kids have been having sex in middle school. You really think he's gonna be able to wait? No.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
I wish. Dude, did you know Angela actually wanted to?
Yes, I know she wanted to. Look at her.
I was like, there's no way in.
What? You have to, bro. Dog, she even offered some other things, but I'm gonna let it slide. Bro.
Never.
Bro, she was on some madness. She was on a madness. That's all I'm saying. Like some stuff that you discussed with me before that's off record that we're not gonna talk about on camera. I'm gonna let it slide. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. All right.
But literally, mine was. But anyways, what was the worst and like thing? Like for me, the worst thing someone's ever did, as far as relationship wise, was that someone dated me and then said they got bored of me after 4 days and didn't want to be with me anymore. Because they got bored of me after 4 days, and a different person used me to impress my friend.
Wow.
And cheated. There's a lot of I have a bad history, but anyways, yeah, these are different people, by the way. Anyways, Harrison or Maddie.
Really have anything.
What about like what a friend? Like, did a friend do anything?
Yeah. Like a person. Ooh! Okay, wait. Before I ask, before you say anything, Maddie, I have a very serious question. It requires 100% of your honesty. Remember the last time you were over at my house? What happened to the girl that was going crazy?
Oh my god, I remember that.
I forgot about that. Well, I left her undelivered. She snapped me and I left her undelivered. That was, because like you were basically carrying the conversation and I didn't want to like continue it, so I left her undelivered and we have not talked since.
She's probably talking so much crap about you. Ooh,
probably. Like,
remember I told her, I was like, I said in an Irish accent, like, you want to come here, laugh at it, I will spike you, I will smack you in your jaw, because you are a muppet, you're stiff muppet. Like, and she was like, you know what, I thought we were friends, but you had to go, and she called her your mom, she called your mama's mom. I'm like, what?
She was bawling her eyes out. I'm like, what?
She's like, I'm just gonna. And she was saying some wild things, like she was gonna kill herself or some along those lines.
I know.
Yeah. I was just like, fam, what? Oh my, bruh.
Dude, I forgot about that.
I was wondering what happened to her because I tried to talk to her. She was just like,
yeah, you got her snap.
Yeah, and she was just like, I'm lonely. Like she was like, I'm lonely. Oh my god. And I was trying to help her out. I was trying to be like, what's wrong, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk. What's good, man? But, you know, she just wasn't
Bring anything up?
She brought up a little bit. She was just like, man. And she was like, man, I don't know. I just don't feel well. You know, I said my friends aren't really my friends. It's like, you know, it is tough sometimes. I understand.
Because we didn't invite you somewhere we're not your friends. What?
I don't understand.
Patty. Way better.
Those are, I tell you what, good thing that you got rid of her as a friend, because those are one of those friends who like, because you're my best friend, you can't have any other best friends. And I'm like, dog, no. God help the soul that dates her, and she's still like that.
Yeah.
Who is Alarm and why is she calling you at 6 a.m.?
Don't know.
She's gonna do that. She's gonna do that. She's gonna be that crazy girlfriend who's gonna look at your phone and be like, "Who is Alarm and why are they calling you at 6 a.m. in the morning?" And I'm just like, okay. So God help the poor fool's soul who deals with that. And I hope I hope that she's well. I hope that she's well. So, but yeah, no, I'll tell you what, man. Private school people, especially girls, are a lot crazier than public school girls. Depending on the area.
Public school girls are insane, though.
But private school girls, mad ting. Any person, this is not even a gender thing. Any person who has extremely strict parents or isn't allowed to do a lot of stuff, the minute they get out in public, they're going to do everything. And they're going to do when I say everything, they're going to do everything. Everything under the sun shall be done. You understand? It is the equivalent of saying don't touch things to a child when you go to a store, and then you send him to a store alone. He's going to touch every single item in every single aisle. Yep. And they do that. They did that to them. They said, like, you can't have a boyfriend. She's going to go all the way with whatever fool she picks. And it's going to be the first one. Not even one that she likes, just someone. Yep. Like, there's a girl I know. I'm not going to say no names. However, I was talking to her, right? She went to a private school out. And I was just like, all right, bro. And we was talking. We got into kind of discussion on what the stuff they did. And she was on, she said she's done some things as far as she's ingested some substances that we should not be ingesting at our age. And she's been doing some things that we should not be doing at our age. I ain't no snitch because I'm still friends with her. And I like her because she's dope. Still haven't talked to her in a minute, though. But it's madness out here. But anyways, Maddie, what is the wildest thing that has happened to you when it comes to that stuff? Because I know you gotta have some story. Because being a girl in middle school had to be not easy.
It was definitely not easy.
Because I know, because I was bullied all 3 years, and I'm a dude, so I know.
Yeah, same.
Because girls are, I don't know what it is, and I'm not buying the period thing or whatever. I'm not buying the hormones. No. No. Jokes all aside, I don't buy that 100%. It's a part, yes. It's mainly no, because girls turn into some grade 1, not all of them, but a lot of them turn into some A1 grade 1 a-holes, and I don't understand it. Like, they just turn into...
True, and then they blame it on periods.
Yeah, so, like, it's like, it'll be like when a guy gets angry at another guy, they'll say, like, girls will concoct this evil statement, this Hail Mary attempt for 2 months, and get you so mad that you do something that you'll have to hit them or something. I don't know what it is. And I'll tell you what, Maddie, you wouldn't want to go to our school. You wouldn't want to go to our school because we literally had like 3 fights daily for like a week straight.
Yes. No, our school did that. There was a fight every single day for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, but we had like 3 fights like for like a week. And we showed Harrison, we showed Mr. Williamson then. He was just like, bro, that's crazy.
Hey, so were you talking about the one from middle school or?
No, both middle school and high school.
Yo, remember that one fight in the hallway and like people were getting body slammed in the lockers?
Oh, okay, Maddie. So I might catch some crap for this, Maddie. I might catch some crap for telling this story, but I'm going to tell it anyways. So we're chilling. This is near the end of the year. And I'm going to tell you about this event that I like to call the Ratchet Royal Rumble.
Oh my god.
I labeled that. I patent pended that. Everybody who knows me knows that I use that reference. I've never said it about any of the other girls because they would probably beat me because they're, again, ratchet. But, So basically what had happened was there was this brawl between every girl, every hood rat girl, every ratchet girl in the hallway. And I mean, when I tell you it was a brawl, I'm talking about even like this one gay dude that I'm not going to even say his name because
World War III, bro.
Dude, it was like, yes, it was like a pre-simulation of World War III. Teachers was getting hit in the mouth.
Oh my god.
Mr. Tracy got got hit in the mouth. This one girl that I'm friends with, she literally got thrown into a locker, and like you could see it on the video. And when you see her in the video, she got up and she was like dizzy still and stuff. And it was just chaos, right? The smoke clears. It was right in front of my locker, so I had to go get my stuff. All I saw was just a huddle of all the teachers in the hallway, our principal, the security officer, and one of the girls just mad. And I had to go get my stuff, so I had to act like I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying while opening my locker. I heard everything. They were like, "What are we gonna do?" Because a girl actually got cut open and would start bleeding. So they were like on the head, and they said it could be assault charge. And I just remember I saw the video and I'm like, oh. And I'm talking about when girls was getting dragged, the teachers were literally dragging these girls off of each other, like, and they were like literally like hair, like people got seriously hurt, and it was literally like chaos.
But like, why? Like, what started it?
It was like part of it was over a boy, part of it was because they had past issues. It was just like a combustion of bull crap, and it just came together. And it just exploded all at once, and it was historic, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And they all got suspended, and they all came back, and they were gonna plan to do it again, like fight again. But then the teachers caught wind of it, and they were like, "Oh, okay, we can't." But it was just like, man, that stuff is so crazy.
That's insane. It's like the Mean Girls scene, and they all go crazy.
Man, it looked like something out of a movie. I think I started the video. If I have the video, I'll send it to you after this. But
yo, can I see it?
Yeah, if I have it still, because I don't know. I transferred phones, so I don't know if because I got a new one. I don't know if I still had it. But it was mad. It was mad. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. And I love watching girls fight over nothing. But it wasn't like how girls usually fight, because I've yet to find a girl who isn't a trained fighter be able to fight besides Mahaley, who's an assassin. But Harrison, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but because all the girls who have fought, even in high school, they do the same thing when they can't fight. Even your ex, Harrison, she can't fight. Angela, she can't fight. Because what she did, she just grabbed hair. And that's what all they do. They grab hair.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They pull down, and then they just latch onto each other, and they look like two anacondas having sex. All right? That's it. They don't swing. They just wrap each other, and they pull, and they twist and turn, and then finally when somebody starts pulling them apart, they then proceed to start swinging.
Yeah, they don't punch each other.
I've never seen a girl ever properly square up like how a guy does, and for real, just be like, pop, 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 because it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
Because they all hit with their wrist. They always hit them with an overhand clubbing, all the power in their arm, just freaking, yeah! And there was no, there's no technique. So I feel like any girl who knows self-defense will be fine, because none of these people know how to fight. And even the guys, I'll even say the guys, they really don't know how to fight either, because what they do is that they're like that whole thing where you fight for fun, I never understood that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That whole with slap box, and I had so many people challenge me because I'm me. They're just like, "Oh, yo, man, slap box." I'm like, "No," because at first I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, "What slap box?" We slap each other for 30 seconds, and I'm like, "No," because I'm gonna then because like it was this little dude in front of mine that was on the basketball team, and he was just like saying, "Hey, let's slap box," and he was trying to punk me into it. He was trying to talk trash, and I'm just like, "Man, no," because one, he was like the size of my leg at the time, so I was like, dog, like if you put your hands on me, you think you can reach me, I'm clubbing you with my fist. Like I'm not gonna. If you put your hands on me, there is no slap. I'm punching you into the stratosphere. Like there is no slap box for 30 seconds. I will beat you down until you're unconscious. Because I will not. There's no fun in that. So I'm like, no, I'm not fighting you. And even people in high school try to do it, and I'm just like, no, no. It's just waste of time. And I never understood it. I don't get it. And how do you not hold that grudge of, yeah, we were friends, quote unquote, but he whooped me in a fight? Like you have to choke him out at that point. You just have to get even. You have to. That or stop being friends. There is no in between. Ugh, man, that's just, I don't get it. But yeah, and this is about the time's almost up. So again, thank you guys for recording again. Thank you guys for stopping by again. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you all later. Stay safe. Bye.